Alright, today we're making a video talking about the best units in update 5.5, specifically only the units that was added in this update. So that means only Sid, Katakuri, and the other girl, Delta. Before we get started, please don't forget to like and subscribe because we are going to be doing a giveaway again at 60,000 subscribers. And also, we are trying to reach 100k subs, so please subscribe to show your support. Alright, so which one do I think most people want to start with? Okay, we'll start with the worst unit of this update, but not necessarily bad unit, which is going to be Delta. Now, to be honest with you, with Delta, I mean, most people are likely going to be getting this unit, and it's not even because she's a great unit. Although she is, in my opinion, one of the greater mythics, like not really a bad mythic or anything, but in this update, the other unit is just better than him or her, in my opinion. And her passive is, the further the enemy that she attacks from her is, the more damage he will take. And this can increase all the way up to 60%, and she has unlimited range, basically. So she's a pretty great unit, but I just don't think she's gonna be a really meta mythic unit. So in the 3 units that was added in this update, specifically, she is going to be the top 3, the third one. And yeah, but I do think that most people are probably still gonna be getting her. I mean, she's just an easy banner unit. You can easily obtain her in the banner, you know, for like, if you're lucky, maybe 10,000 gems, maybe even less. Now, the next one is probably going to surprise a lot of people, but Sid is not the best unit in this update. I'll be describing Sid a little bit more in detail, maybe in a separate video about him. But basically, the best way to describe Sid is you're going to need Monarch on Sid if you really want him to be very useful, right? The only place where I really see Sid being very useful right now is infinite game modes, because his nuke can basically build up unlimited amount of damage. And so I believe in very long infinite runs, Sid can accumulate around several million damage, and this is pretty good. However, the problem here is in those very later stages of infinite leaderboards, I believe his nuke can still be pretty useful, but it takes around like 2 hours or a very long time basically to really just get his nuke to full potential. And also you do need Monarch to actually even use that nuke to its fullest potential. So in my opinion, while he is a pretty great unit, and by the way, since I already did test PvP out, I do know that Sid's going to be pretty useful for PvP. But right now, when PvP is not yet released, I do believe that Sid is not going to be that good yet. I do think I will put him in the top of sub-meta, maybe, you know, the lowest tier of meta. But I don't think he's a top tier unit right now. But when PvP does come out, I do believe that he's going to be useful. And by the way, his strongest feature right now is his nuke and also his, you know, ability to swap and whatnot. But weaknesses are, you are going to need Monarch on him. I think that's one of his biggest weakness. You are going to need Monarch on him to really make use of everything that he has. So for that reason alone, I don't even think I can put him at the top of meta, or even, you know, in a very good position in meta. The highest I could put him, honestly, is the top of sub meta or low meta. But I don't think he's a bad unit. I just think there's a lot of other better units than him. But in this update, he's going to be the second strongest unit. Now, the strongest unit in this update is going to be Katakuri, which I think a lot of people are happy about because there's a lot of One Piece fans out there. I personally think that Sid should have been better than Katakuri, but Katakuri being really good is also pretty nice since One Piece is a very big franchise, so I think a lot of people are happy with the fact that Katakuri is the best unit in this update. But yeah, Katakuri is extremely powerful. He has slow, he has stun, and he can basically have unlimited range. He can move all over the map, like he can move all over the map with one of his passives. And with that being said, his crowd control ability is just very good. It pairs well with Virgil, and the fact that this guy literally has unlimited range. And I do believe that one of his passives also make him do 2 attacks at once, I believe. I'm not really too sure on this, but basically great slow, great stun, and has unlimited range basically. So yeah, this is the best unit in this update, but I think Katakuri would be more of a support unit than a DPS unit, to be honest. But yeah, Katakuri is better than Sid, better than Delta as well, and his main strengths is you don't really need Monarch to be good with Katakuri. I think actually Katakuri's main strength is range, to actually make use of his passives that allows him to basically move his placement, kind of something like that. And yeah, that's pretty good, honestly. And one thing about Katakuri again is he is pretty easier to get than Sid, in my opinion. and he has a lot more pairing with other units. So I think Katakuri is the best unit in this update. So that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.